Hey YouTube, it's Horan 619 coming back at you here with another video. Got home from work and had a couple of packages here waiting on me, so got a little downtime. Figured I would come on and try to make a quick video here and show you guys what these pickups were. Sorry, let me try to straighten out this camera real quick. Got a package in from Ray from Philly. I already cracked it open. I knew what it was. It was the prize winning, for his contest. So. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. I'm going to show these, and then I also want to show a book real quick for Christian's Corner. He, asked if was there any books that I recommend that he read just to kind of educate himself on baseball. He's a big-time football collector, so he's fairly new, and he wants to get into collecting baseball. So let me go ahead and just show you a quick book here. This is it's a big book. It's an incredible book, though, on 1954. This one is just written by Bill Madden, and it's an incredible read. If you like reading like I do, you'll absolutely love it. But it talks about all kind of players. It talks about Willie Mays. It talks about Hank Aaron. Talks just all the different players that were great from back in the day. So I really recommend this one, Christian Corners, to start with. It's kind of a big book, but it's a great read. If you can read that, Bill Madden, 1954. You'll see the color. You see Willie Mays down there, and you'll also learn about Willie Mays in this book too. But I think that's a great book to start with. It's not a complicated read. It's written very well. So if if you're not a big time reader, you won't get bored with it because it just kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat, so to speak. But so I hope that helps. With that, and now I'm going to go ahead and get right into the package here. I've set a little background too, with three great pitchers. With Milt Pappas, that's his 1958 Topps rookie card, graded by PSA in a near mint to mint 8. Got the 1963 GAT Fun cards of Bobo Holloman and a Gem Mint 10. And I got that 1959 Topps of legendary Boston Red Sox pitcher, Bill Monbouquet. So put those three pitchers out there. Those were tremendous pitchers in my eyes. And if you guys can guess what these three pitchers had in common, I'll give you a few seconds. If you guessed, they all threw no-hitters. You're absolutely correct. They were three pitchers that threw no-hitters in their careers. With Milt Pappas, he threw a no-hitter in 1972 against the San Diego Padres, and then Holloman, of course, threw that no-hitter back in 1953. That was his first major league start as well. And a funny story with that guy, because he had to convince the Cleveland Indians back then to give him a shot. He felt like he was the man, because they had him in a kind of a reliever slot, and he just was like, man, I can get this done if you let me. And sure enough, when they allowed him to take the starting pitcher role, his first game out, he threw a no-hitter. Incredible. And then, of course, legendary Bill Monbouquet. Jay, shout out to Jay. This is one of his, I believe, childhood heroes, if I'm not mistaken. But I know he knows a lot about Bill. But here's a fun fact about Bill Monbouquet that folks may not know, is that in 1965 he pitched against Satchel Paige. And the funny thing is, if you ever want to know who the last person Satchel Paige striked out in his career, there he is, Bill Monbouquet. He struck him out in the third inning, but Bill went on to pitch 10 innings for the win. So an incredible card right there. But he did pitch that no-hitter too in 1962 against the Chicago White Sox. So just an incredible card there, graded by PSA as well. Really love that one. So let me go ahead and get started. And go ahead and show these three cards that Ray from Philly sent me out here. There's three incredible cards, and you're right, Ray, they're very sharp. They look gradable. I'm not going to grade them, though. These are going to just look fantastic like the way they are. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in with the rest of the, great ball players. And I appreciate that, Ray, a lot, man. And your package I sent out today, so you should get it at some point this week of all those nice sack leader cards. And then I got a refractor here for the Sheffield collection. This is the gold refractor out of Bowman's Best 2002. It's short printed out of 50. I was trying to complete the little rainbow on here, and I finally did. So here's the three. You got the blue, which is short printed out of 300, and then you got the red that's short printed out of 200, and then finally the gold refractor I was able to find. So just an absolutely incredible little rainbow right here. So I'm gonna have to do a PC showcase on this. I've never done one of those before, but I think I'm about complete on his Bowman's Best run. So we'll see. I'll have to go through it and take a look. But moving right along for my pitcher pickups. Picked up this beautiful John Smoltz 1988 Fleer update in Gem Mint 10. Another one of those cards that are climbing constantly. I tell you, I think back and remember when you can get this card under 40 bucks at one point, I believe. You could get it at, and this card has went up almost double that. Tough to find it under 70 bucks. And I think what's doing that, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but I think the registry is what drives these cards, because people want to get the high grades to look good on the registry, and I think that's what kind of drives the price up on these things, because you can get these in a BGS or a SGC. Matter of fact, an SGC 10, I think you can get it under 50 bucks. But I was able to take advantage of some pricing, and I got a good deal on it. So I'm really stoked that I can add the John Smoltz to my pitcher collection there. Next one, another legendary pitcher in my eyes, and not too many people may be familiar with Joel Horan. But he was absolutely a monster of a pitcher. Even at an early age, he had a cannon on him. But he had an 11-year career with a little over 1,000 strikeouts. I believe he had 1,065, but he is an all-star and did win a World Series. 1972, he's with the Oakland A's, and I believe at that time he was more or less a relief pitcher back then. But he did, like I said, he did his job, because he was no joke, man. This guy did have a cannon on him. He was an AL ERA leader at 1.2 and did pitch a no-hitter back in 1967, where he had his best year. I believe he went 19-7 that year with a 2.06 ERA, which was just absolutely incredible. So glad that I can add this rookie card to the collection here. 1962 Topps, graded by PSA in a near mint to mint 8. It's just going to look fantastic in the set there that I'm working on. So I read about this guy in one of my books, and it was talking about how he was highly sought out and recruited back then. And boy, did they get a treat, man, because he could throw that ball, man. So, but just another incredible addition here in my eyes. So, and that's all I got, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'll be back, guys. I still got to get through a ton of more cards, and I'm going to do a remembering great pitchers here. So, as always, you guys stay blessed out there, and I will talk to you tubers on the next one. Bye.